Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give you guys my final recap and thoughts on Baby Steps second season, the final episode, episode 25. This episode right here, damn, dude, this was pretty surprising for me. Like, no tomorrow have I been shocked and smacked in the face many times, and I'm glad it smacked me in the face because I thought like things would turn out well, but I guess that did not become the way I expected it to be. So if anything else, let's continue. Okay, at the beginning, Achan and Nabai-kun are like going head to head against each other, throwing very hard shots, but Nabai somehow managed to keep us cool, like an emotional neutral level, you know? It was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. Nice to see it. And eventually, but Achan ends up making up risky shots right now, and he managed to get a couple points in. Maybe possibly some winning shots, but not exactly for Nabai, you know. He managed to like keep himself in check and managed to beat Achan in the third set. And when it came to came to another match, oh dear lord, it became really tensed up and crazed up. But even so, Achan made a shot, and I thought it made it in, but it went out. It went like freaking like 4-6, 6-4, and then 5-7. You know, nobody couldn't win, and it was pretty tough, honestly, for him. Even I was pretty shocked. I'm like, damn, dude. But all of his effort did not really go much to a waste in a certain way because, like, a company asked Achan to become like a racket tester, you know, and so forth. And later on, after Nabai-kun ends up going against Arya-kun, he pretty much got dominated like 4-6, 7-5, 7-5. And I'm like, wow. Arya was pretty upset about this and asked Nabai, yo, you try to go power head to head with me, but are you crazy? And then Nabai looks at Achan, who's been watching his matches, and therefore Achan realizes that he's looking forward to the future, you know? And Achan reflects back on the players he fought against. Alex made to the top 500, and Takuma recently won one of his matches. Ike-kun ended up taking on one of the top players recently, and I'm thinking in my mind, my dear lord. And Achan therefore realizes that he's gonna have to take small steps to reach his goal, you know. As for Natsu, she won her match and made it to the finals or to the other tournament, you know. And you know, it ends up with Achan looking forward to the future and steps towards um the ring of where other tennis players are at, you know? Especially it came to a far ahead future. And I'm thinking in my mind, dang dude, I really look forward to this because Achan really has his chance to become a pro tennis player, which I want him to go for. Because if that's what he wants to do, that's what he likes, then there's nothing wrong with that, you know? And eventually, you know, as time continues, I just think in my mind, this was pretty impressive for me. I really, you know, from what I heard or what I did my research on, the manga's still ongoing currently, and I really like to have another I would love to have another. I would love to have a sequel for this thing because it's really fun. I get to see Achan putting his effort and going all out, going as a tennis player, you know, and so forth. Reminds me a lot how much of a player one can be when he puts all of his efforts or something. But you know, if only I had my times of controlling my own physiological and mental capacity if I were in sports in high school, I think I would have like gone through my own satisfaction. But anyway, forget about my personal history anyway. But when I look this final episode wraps things up, you know. But as for the entire series for this as a sequel, I gotta say I actually had a lot of fun watching Achan work. You know, despite like many people may say that oh man, sports is not that great. Oh, I don't like tennis. Oh, this is BS. But the way I look at it is realistic in a certain sense because I don't know how like one kid I can put so much effort in, but when he only started like what 2.5 years and then managed to reach up where Nabai could and managed to go toe to toe with him, but go up to the final set match. That's pretty impressive, especially when going up against Arya-kun, who has power and speed at the same time. But yeah, So overall, I think this series is fun. I don't think that, even though it may have some flaws that I may have missed all the time, I still believe like it still served its purpose for a lot of tennis players around the world, for me and other people in my perspective, you know. So if I were to rate the series, I'd say 8 out of 10 or so, because the way how it was set up, executed, and how like how matches would be in possible realistic times, especially in the modern world like this, I'm pretty sure it will go accordingly how it would have gone. But yeah. Anyways, I hope to see a sequel in the future, even if it's a long time away. So until then, I'll see you guys next time. All right. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I think I'll see you guys in my gangster recap. All right. Peace out. Bye bye.